Okay, it's raining pretty hard. I need to get to my van. It's been through several storms in a very, very short amount of time. And I can't drive fast enough to get to the van. Have to get there, have to get there, have to get there. I have to get to the van because
Alright, so here's van life in the rain. In the rain. I think I made it.
Where the genius
made
that
the
sold
solar
it to
panel
me,
thing.
Wooden Combs, the bastard.
Holes, but
That's pretty close to his
I
real
had to
name.
kinda
That's what it
really
is. Well, anyway, with the van.
patch them, and it's been storming ever since. It's the first dry break I've had
In quite some time, so
I'm
we're gonna
show you how
stop
you do
the
a
damage
patch.
now.
I really
God
get it real
willing.
fast, and then we'll go on the inside, and I'll show you how I did that patch as well. This is Van Life 101 leaky bucket. First, we're going to cover the roof while it's still dry outside. So a few things here. These are items for inside the van. Don't worry, this is my own car. I always have a secondary vehicle when doing van life, especially if you're new at it. What this is a green storage box lid with 4 large stones. Just going to hold it here. Then I'll place the lid with the stones in each corner to try and prevent further leakage from the outside. Now we've placed the stones on top. If you can see those. And you can see it's pretty weighted down, and the green bin for the storage will heat fasten the holes right about here. So you can see it's underneath this. That's not going anywhere. We're not driving it anywhere, so it's definitely not gonna go flying off or anything. Can't drive it anywhere. Now that we're inside the van, you can see where it's damp on the cloth. But you can see how these super absorbent puppy pads held up in the storm. They're very wet. I don't know if you can see the moisture there. I can probably clamp some out with my hand, but I don't want to do too much damage. You see that? That's all water being held. So I'm just gonna take that out like that. See that? It's all pure water above our bucket. I mean, the whole thing's water. It's a bubble of water. So we're not doing bad. These potty pads work very well for that. The dog training pads, you can find them at the drugstore, the grocery store, the pet store. There seems to be a very large cavity in here, so we're gonna pour out more. Oh, there's another one. You can see it's starting to get a rusty color to it. That can't be good. I'm gonna put that in our bucket there. This one right here, it's where the hub, where the holes are. You can feel this curtain, 2 bags. It was sold with the curtain as a, well, it's a privacy stealth insulated blah, blah, blah mechanism, right? Anyhow, you can see where the cords are right there, and they're surrounded with more of these potty pads. So pull those out as well. This one also has a substantial amount of water, as you can see, without me even trying to drip it. But yeah, you can't really, they're absorbent. These things are really great to use. Look at that. Is that water wanting to bulge out? It's not. There's more in here. Pull that one out. There's a very large cavity they stuffed up. This one, it's a little wet, meaning very, but not bubbled up. And see, you can still see I have my power cords wrapped in plastic until this dilemma is taken care of. Now, as we can see here, our catch rag is connected to the others. It's gotten wet. So another thing we did here is put the dryer portion up. So when it takes the it's already rusting and these are turning colors. Look at that. That's where all our power is. Look how wet. Oh my gosh. You see a difference of wetness versus dryness in the darker versus the lighter here. So hold on. So yeah, I've had to take the curtains, privacy curtains here. Not supposed to be able to like stealth mode or whatever, but I've had to take the curtains here on this side, which I'm afraid to ruin forever, and just put them and sequester them in this bucket to save the electrical area. With a couple of sun visors and things of that nature, I can do so. And pull the other side of the privacy curtain over well enough where people can't full on see in. They probably only sort of can. But I need to put something on top of that leak, like more of this plastic, like that, because my wood's about to get swollen. It already is getting damaged. And so in the hopes of preventing other wood rot around my air conditioning chamber from floods, I just went ahead and put down some dry cloth on top of some plastic bags. You can see the potty pads again. They're a big key. They really help with this. So between the inside there and then just recently this green thing we've had on the outside, it's weighted down very well. Like, you'd have to drive it to take it somewhere. Let's put it that way. So hopefully those rocks hold put until it's steady, and she lives to not drown out. She lives through another storm instead. When it comes to van life, you got to be prepared for any kind of weather, any kind of situation, anytime. I mean, even the carpet, when I was kneeling there, because it's carpeted, probably needs to go, because my knees are wet, just from a hot second doing that. So,
always
love your van very much, but don't forget to love your life too, and can't really, I don't have a dry garage to store it in. There's no way, this is a small break in a big storm that we're currently having, so there's no way where I can get a dry fix to properly adhese it. So in the interim, this is what I'm doing like a madman. Just careful you buy your vans from. There's a lot of shady flippers out there that really don't care about you, and it's kind of the case. I mean, this guy's a bastard. I won't say his real name, but he's a bastard, that's for sure. I mean, you just gotta, make do with what you got, though, and thank God for that. Not everybody's a friendly, trustworthy person, so keep that in mind, bear that in mind, and remember, this is sold as non-leakable. I mean, just look at this. I almost want to exaggerate to the point where you can see all of the water, but I think you're starting to get a good idea now of how balloon cavities out. See that? That's the water. I'll just burst it. Ready? All right, there it goes. Oh yeah, gushy. It's got some gushy anti-absorbent stuff. Still. Oh, beautiful. All right, well.
Are you ready for a new year? You know what that means? A new year, a new you. A new survey reveals that 40% of people are planning to get fit for the new year. Of course, if you everybody, of course, has a new year resolution and doing it. We all do. Let's see if we can do it. 1.3.
Oh, I got some good shots there. Hold on. Make sure the water ain't coming my way, all right? Watch the water.
No more leaks.
I'm a fucker-upper. I fuck things up. That's what I do.
Sometimes you might have to derail, go off course. Some things happen. Jump off the track. Fuck you. You don't like me. I don't like you. Here's my swimming pool. Apparently it's leaking in through the roof of my van. There's my dog. Isn't she cute? Isn't she grand? Oh, 15 minutes, that's a long wait, but you know what? Turns out great, because even though it's upside down, I don't have COVID, and that's a win, especially when you're living in a van that's floated. I don't live in it. It's only part-time.
Just because
again,
the guy's a con
control,
artist.
Negative again this
Not
time.
cool.
Ha ha ha.
Always says
Eat
he's a
some meat
man
with
of
the
his
boys. Have some good
Anybody who
times.
says, I'm
Fix
a
the
man of
leak
my word,
again.
repeatedly,
And continuing to fix
is-
this leak because these
Oop,
rainstorms
didn't quite pop.
are seemingly never
Not a man of his word.
So ha ha ha, the joke's on me, I guess. Ooh, grilling up some meat again. That looks really impressive and delicious, which it was. That's a gift from my homie. Oh yeah. Duralast, just because. Buckets, because it keeps raining. And my dog again, because she's so pretty. And more buckets. It leads to an ocean of a beautiful sunset, and the dude abides, so I must comply. I want you guys to have a good morning, evening, no matter what time, even night, and just look at the beauty and the things you can see and adore around you. Look at these surfer dudes paddling out, saying Eddie would go. Look at that van life. That's pretty cool. Probably about a 6'2" clearance there, though. There's my friend Said SED's an artist, and my doggy Benny girl being a good girl, and me, I'm kind of just a wild, crazy cat. And here's you at sunrise. I bet you thought it was sunset. Anyway, me and my girl and my dog having a laugh on the boardwalk. And my dog taking over just like she always does, and me checking on engines just because, admiring other people's bumper stickers. The moon's a freak. Absolutely and completely too many men. I don't know, maybe there's not enough women, but real friends always roll together no matter how choppy the waves are. Yeah, that's right, real friends, die-hard crews, homies that go through things together and watch turtles have sex and fuck and make love and make little baby turtles. And speaking of making love, getting a little retro stereo going for the retro moment. Yeah, as long as that doesn't get wet and our panties do. I mean, hey, look at that food. Yeah, drip, drip, drip in the bucket. The dude abides, man. So, well, I guess I gotta say fuck it. There's my little baby girl sleeping again. Almost as beautiful, well, maybe more beautiful than the sunset here. And Greece is the word. It's absurd, but don't forget, if you got monsters leaking like turbojets. It's like grease lightning, Saturday night fever
This is the
coming
piece
through
I
your
found
roof.
earlier that was
And you got
blue.
wood build-outs ready to go too. It's the worst, but it's okay. You get through it. Grab some slab, get some wood, and do it anyway. You work through it, even if it's in the rain, sun, locked up, or shine. You'll get through it. You'll do just fine. Just remember with van life, you gotta take it one step at a time. Not every single day is the sun gonna shine. But I can say one thing for sure, Sebastian, you're suspect.